Hey guys, Smalls here, and this is a movie review. I am joined by my brother Justino.
What's up?
What movie are we straight right out of?
Scary movies that you tell in the dark?
Scary stories.
Scary stories
to tell in the dark.
To tell in the dark.
Yeah. So, scary stories to tell in the dark. It was kind of scary, not totally scary.
Well, if you are from the ages of 12 to 22, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, it was all right.
Yeah. It was alright, but not like superb.
No, it's not on the level of those horror movies that have won the hearts over many moviegoers.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Insidious universe going on. That's probably like one of the top tier that's going on right now.
There's like a lot of good mainstream horror that's just
yeah.
way better than this.
This one, I mean, it has its moments. It does. But would I want to go and revisit this movie again? Probably not.
Yeah.
It was a good time watch.
Now for you are not familiar with the source material. You have not read the books.
I have a feeling that I would probably enjoy the books more over than I would this movie.
Probably.
Yeah.
For me, I am familiar with the imagery from Scary Stories to Tell in the Darks from the books. And I feel like they did quite well bringing it to life, especially on the big screen, especially with Del Toro tied to
I mean,
to the production.
He didn't direct the film.
No, he didn't direct it.
But it's got his fingerprints all over, you can tell.
Yeah. Like, some of the horror moments almost lives up to some of what Del Toro has done. But
So can you name off what he's done?
Pan's Labyrinth.
Yes. The imagery and a lot of how these creatures were brought to life. You can
it's
see
very
it. It's
reminiscent to this.
Yes.
Like, that was horrific. And some of the
things you'll see in this movie, they're stuff of nightmares.
Yeah.
They really are.
They're actually really scary. But for this to be adapted from like a children's horror books, it almost sort of feels that way.
It does.
But it also feels like it's maybe too horrific for those who are in that age range.
When you get us going, okay, I can see where this is going in the movie.
I mean,
like us, we giggle at these horror points.
Yeah, us, we're I guess horror just doesn't faze us.
I mean, it's one of those where we see it in the movie like a door creaking open extremely slowly.
Mm-hmm.
You know already. You know what's gonna happen.
Some of the horror moments did seem a bit cliche.
Very cliche.
But they somewhat didn't fail.
No. It pulled it off pretty well.
I feel like the part that does fall flat for the most part was maybe just the story that they were telling.
Yeah.
Some of how it was written. And
it's hard to connect with these characters.
Yeah, like even from the beginning of the movie to just the middle of the meat.
In most horror movies, you get the point where they kill off the so-called douchebag,
the father,
asshole.
Yeah.
And then you kind of get that hooray moment. You're like, yay, he kind of got it. But in this movie, it's like,
It didn't feel gratifying.
Yeah.
It didn't satisfy us. I mean, it kind of did, but then it started to,
It wore off.
Yeah.
Like, it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And then it so plays into the genre that it doesn't do itself any favors.
Mm-hmm. The characters, for a while in this movie, didn't have a lot going for them that would make them worth investing into.
The actors that they cast for this, they're okay.
Yeah, they were fine. They're fine. You could
job.
tell they were young and then
Yeah, I mean, these
not
are
as
faces you
experienced.
won't recognize instantly.
Mm-hmm.
and it's something for them to build off on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those movies.
Yeah. It wasn't totally terrible on their part. Maybe it was, if there was a flaw or something that did seem a bit corny in their acting, it probably was due to the writing.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Um,
You don't get much for a writer, especially when you're trying to base it off of books.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down to the review part. Did you need your brain for this?
No, I turned mine off. Try to enjoy it as much as possible, because if I kept my brain on, I would be nitpicking and trying to figure everything out, and I would have spoiled it for myself. That's the best way for me to enjoy this movie. Just keep it off.
Yeah. For me, my brain was a little half on, half off.
Because you knew the source material. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
I did not, so I was like, I'm not gonna be able to pick everything out of this. I keep my brain off.
Now, if you're going into this with the source material in mind, then you could keep your brain on. That way you could try to tie things together. You try to recall things from the books, and it's like, oh, hey, it's that thing. Yeah, wow, they did really good with that. Like, yeah, you could keep your brain on for that. But for the most part, you could also just have it off, because it's horror. It's horror.
Yeah.
Now, is this fast food?
No, it's not fast food, and it's not great food either.
So,
It's not fine dining.
low tier dining then.
Yeah, I
It-
guess.
maybe-
It's an acquired taste.
So, like a niche.
Yes, it's definitely a niche. Like, you know, downtown Chinatown Chinese restaurant. I can't pick any names.
I mean, there's so many Chinese restaurants. You could just say Chinese restaurant
Yeah, exactly. Chinese restaurant
in
in
Chinatown.
Chinatown.
I mean, some of the,
Where you go and you get chicken feet.
yeah,
And,
exotic foods.
you know, some people will get chicken feet and straight up be horrified by it.
Yeah,
And others will be like, chicken feet.
yeah,
It's that kind of movie.
yeah. I could go along on the same lines as well as the, but I will pick a Filipino restaurant instead of a Chinese restaurant, because I'm Filipino and I know what I'm going into.
All right.
Yeah, and despite how adventurous I want to be, I know it's Filipino food and I know it's gonna be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, I could say Thelma's.
Thelma's?
Thelma's
Props to Thelma's.
Diniguan.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, the
Some people
Diniguan.
be like, and other people be like, oh.
Exactly. It's niche.
It's niche.
I'm sure all of the Filipino community is like, I need to go watch this movie.
Diniguan.
Diniguan. Yeah, so Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is half on, half off for me.
Yeah.
Keep your brain off for him. It's low tier dine-in or a niche sort of dining restaurant.
Yeah.
For him would be a Chinese restaurant. For me would be Thelma's Filipino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very underwhelming review, really.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but the movie wasn't great.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you are
We
a
could probably
yeah.
headline this like the most underwhelming review we've ever done.
like, yeah, could be. Like, if you are a fan of the books, are familiar with the source material, then it wouldn't hurt to actually go watch this movie. It's still somewhat of entertaining. It has its thrills, its moments, and I can see that you could have fun sort of tying things between the books
Yeah,
and the movie.
yeah. It's kind of like how I had with the, what other movies were based on books that I've watched that I thought were good was like
Like Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Yeah, it's not that. It's more like The Hobbit, where I was like, oh, this is what they made?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's just him just going way too far with that. See, I can't even remember his name. Well, yeah. So that has been our review of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. If you like this review, then feel free to like it. If you didn't, you can do whatever the hell you want. And if you loved it and you're not subscribed yet, then please feel free to subscribe. because I've got a growing audience apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going.
By one.
Ah.
Whoever that one is.
Yes. Thank you.
Shout out to
Yes.
you.
Yes. And if you are subscribed, hit that notification bell. Ring it. That way you get a nice little notification on your phone when these videos come out.
Yeah.
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 We'll keep this going because now I'm subscribed to Rigo Unlimited.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see a whole lot more
We're
movies.
gonna see a whole lot of
now.
movies, and you'll probably see a whole lot more reviews from us.
Yeah, this is our weekly content.
Rap music in the background. Probably the best part of this review going on right now.
Maybe.
Don't know what to say with my flow because we at Rigo. Couple of comments, shout out to them. That's about it. That's about as all I can rap, guys.
That's pretty good.
Music's
though.
gone, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't go anymore.
Well, yeah. Until next time, we will see you later.